everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I hope that you are all doing well. There we go. I can't really talk today, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it. So kind of explaining a little bit as to what's been going on with my life and as to like why I haven't really been posting. I went to Virginia to go visit my best friend. I needed a break from North Carolina and just the place like where I live and my city and just a break from everybody and everything. So I went to go see her and it was a great trip and we had so much fun. But anyways, so I went to go see her and we had a lot of fun, came home. We've been getting ready at the church for our drama team with conference coming up. So that's been like my entire Sunday for like the past month. And then there was also me getting ready for my School of Art audition, which was horrible. If you want to know more about that, just let me know in the comments. And then there was also, you know, just taxes, filling out school applications, learning about like the different candidates because we just had our primary. Today is the like 14th, today's the 16th, yesterday was the 15th, and that was when the North Carolina primaries were. So yeah, I had to make an educated like voting decision. I don't want to be the ignorant teenager who just goes in and like votes for names that I like. Just like kind of jumping right on into everything. So I had a friend who requested me to do a video talking about how I was and like kind of still am in denial about my eating disorder, so we're just gonna kind of jump right on in. So in the beginning it was more so like I thought that I was just dieting. I didn't realize what I was doing. I guess like throughout my entire life it's just like kind of been this gradual thing. Like I used to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, like never failed that I would not eat. Like I had a really high metabolism when I was younger, so like I always stayed tiny, but I always saw myself bigger than what I was. I guess body dysmorphia kind of kicked in at 6 years old for me. Gradually in like middle school, 7th grade, I kind of realized, you know, the cool kids weren't really, you know, eating lunch, and I was just like, sucks for them. And in high school, I remember seeing a cockroach on the middle of the lunchroom floor the very first day I was there, so it's like, yep, nope, not eating here. And so I just got used to only eating dinner because I can't eat breakfast or else like I get sick and like it's gross. So I don't eat breakfast and I didn't eat lunch in high school. I mainly like only ate dinner, and I guess like the stress of everything like just made me not want to eat, and then all of a sudden like I just didn't really want to eat dinner that much anymore. And in 9th grade I remember like a lot of people asking me, you know, hey Ari, are you like a binge eater? Oh my god. One of my friends, like one of my really close friends that like I knew everything about me, like as far as like self-harm goes, you know, like what was going on with my family. She was really like helpful and she was a really great listening ear. And her mom sat me down in the car one day and she was driving me back to my house from Applebee's, and she was like, Ari, are you a binge eater? Like, are you bulimic? And I was just like, what? And she goes, are you bulimic? You know, like, do you throw up your meals afterwards? I'm just like, I hate throwing up. Why would I do that? And then she said, well, you don't ever eat, and like whenever you do eat, it's just this gigantic amount. And I'm just like, yeah, no. I eat whenever I'm hungry. What do you want me to say, you know? I mean, that's what I just told everyone. I didn't really like think that it was a big deal. I was also thinking about it too. My youth pastor's wife, who I was also very, very close with, she's still a very dear friend of mine. She started asking me, she was like, I'm worried that you're not eating. And I'm just like, dude, I'm eating, like I'm fine. And there was just like a lot of that. Like I don't know, I just guess like I never really saw it as a problem for me to only be eating one meal a day. Yeah, I was hungry, but in my head that was me losing weight. You know, in cheerleading, one of like our major mantras were, you know, pain is only weakness leaving the body. And that's what I told myself all the time, and that was probably like the worst thing to tell myself like ever. But anyways. That was in the beginning. I didn't see it as a problem of me only eating like one meal a day and, you know, the hunger pains I just thought were, you know, hey, I'm losing weight. That's what I want. Granted, it was a lot quicker than I should have lost weight, and it definitely wasn't healthy. Don't recommend it if you're like new here. Your balanced meals and, you know, work out, all that fun stuff. Don't do what I did. Please do not develop an eating disorder if you do not already have one. It's not worth it. Anyways, so I guess like now, or like within the eating disorder, I guess like throughout the treatment process of it, I didn't think that I was sick enough. I constantly remember my therapist telling me, you know, Ari, if you don't do this, you're gonna get closer and closer to me having to send you to inpatient. I was just like, yeah, whatever, okay. And it got to the point to where she was just like, look, I mean, we need to bring your parents in. We're gonna have to talk about this because they need to know, because we're probably gonna have to send you off. And I was just like, I don't think I'm that bad. Like, I don't get what you're saying here. And it wasn't until I had that really important doctor's appointment, whenever I realized how important it was for me to be over this certain number, that maybe it was kind of getting bad. Like, I still, like, to this day, just kidding, I see, like, where the mindset was bad, but I still, like, to this day don't think that I weighed nearly, like, less enough for me to have to go to inpatient or treatment or whatever. My BMI was not, like, super low in my opinion, but then again, like, I'm still kind of in denial. But, like, during that process of everything, I just didn't really see, like, where it was a problem. I didn't see, you know, like, for me, like, I couldn't see the bones that everyone else was seeing. There was a distinct moment whenever I realized that, you know, I kind of have to change some things here. My eyes were open whenever I was trying on prom dresses to go with one of my more recent ex-boyfriends. I don't know, man, like, I was just trying on dresses, and the next thing you know, like, I'm just taking a picture, like, trying to show them the back, and, like, you could see, it's like 4 of, like, my main vertebrae in my back. You could see that, and I was just like, whoa, I did not know that that was there. Like, when did that get there? Then, like, I started playing with my back in the shadows of, like, the light and everything, and I could see, like, all the ribs in my back, and I could see my spine, and it's just, like, it was scary, because for the first time, I was seeing myself as the, like, inspiration that I had been looking at for months. And I said to my friend, I was just like, how long has this been here? And he said, Ari, you know, you've been this small for a while. Like, it's nothing new. I was like, why didn't y'all tell me? It was just like that blind, like, opening, like, mind-blowing thing. And I didn't realize that it had gotten that bad until, like, I finally saw it and it finally clicked. I was just like, whoa, okay, like, how did I get here? And that's whenever I started, like, doing this whole, like, self-recovery thing, and I've gained weight, and it sucks, but it's okay. We're getting through it. But yeah, so I guess, like, now, with me being in denial about my eating disorder, I definitely don't think that I have a problem right now. I will say that. I thought that buying a scale wouldn't be a bad idea. You would have thought that I was a kid on Christmas morning. Then I bought a, like, one of those little hand, like, dumbbell things, so I could make sure that it was calibrated properly, and it doesn't work, and I don't know why, and it drives me insane. I stopped seeing my psychiatrist because I don't have a problem. I have to eat, like, that junk food, like, my binge food. That way, like, it won't be there, and then I don't have to worry about it, because, like, I'm not just gonna waste my mom's money. I mean, it's Girl Scout cookies. I love Girl Scout cookies. Food intake, it just, I feel like I'm eating like a normal human being, but, like, I hardly ever finish my meals, and, you know, like, sometimes I think that, like, a scoop or two of mac and cheese is okay, and I'll be fine for the next day. I guess it's just, like, little things like that now. Like, I know that there are, like, certain things that are problems, so I guess there's that. And then it's, like, 80 degrees outside today, and I was just, like, bending under stuff, and it was hot. I hadn't eaten all day, and it felt like I was going, like, it felt like the air pressure changed. Like, whenever you swim to the bottom of, like, the 12-foot end of a pool, and, like, your head just, like, kind of compresses together, and you're just like, what? And that's kind of what happened. I don't know how to explain it. It was just weird. It felt like I was swimming underwater, but I was above water, obviously. And I don't know. It was really weird. And then I stood up really quick, and, like, everything, like, kind of started blacking out. And that's, like, a telltale sign that, hey, you need to eat. But yeah, I'll do that later. I still, like, I do kind of have some problems, and I thought I was doing better, but I guess I'm not. But now, like, I know how to take myself out of the situation, and I can look at myself from a different perspective, and I guess it's easier for me to talk myself into doing things that are healthier. But then at the same time, I feel like since I can do those things, I don't have my eating disorder anymore. I guess I always will, if that makes any sense. I guess, like, it'll just be, like, in remission, or, like, I'll just be a recovering anorexic for the rest of my life. I don't know. I guess from the last time that I talked about my eating disorder, I'm in a way worse, because I am counting my calories again, and I'm weighing myself on it, like, on an almost everyday basis. Like, there's days where I know, like, I don't want to look at that number because it's not going to be pretty, and it's not going to be what I want it to be. And I just don't feel like dealing with the mind trickery. And so yeah, I guess this is what you wanted. I hope you liked it. I don't know if you want your name mentioned or not. I didn't ask you. I thought it was better, but, like, this video is making me realize I'm not as okay as I thought I was. So I'm a little mad at myself, but, you know, whatever. That's just kind of what happens with these things. Yeah, so if you want me to do any more of these, like, requested videos, I promise I'll be more proactive about doing them. She has been waiting. I'm sorry. I guess that's it for the day, and I hope that you guys like this video. If y'all would just give it a thumbs up or just leave a comment below. I love to talk to you beautiful people. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Wherever that stupid subscribe button is. Like, they move it all the freaking time. I will see you guys next week, and I hope that y'all are having a great week and hope that y'all are having a great day. Yeah. So I will see you soon. Bye.